Hello, it's me, Oversized Shirt, the movie. Copyright, trademark, do not steal. Hey guys, how we all doing? I'm good, I'm breathing, I'm alive. My new way of pumping out easy content monthly, at least, is I'm just gonna start documenting the shit that I play every month. Around. Yeah. No, that looks like shit. Hold on. There we go. Now I look like a real slut. Tuberculosis, the first game that I've been playing in September and thoroughly enjoying is Persona 5. Oh yeah, I should probably clarify, I've not finished any of these games, so these are just my impressions of them at the point that I'm at. I initially kind of picked it up because look how cool the menus look. The whole game looks like, I want to say a comic book, but I feel like that exact comment is reserved for Into the Spider-Verse. So the whole game looks like a Japanese comic book. Is that better? It's one of those experiences you can only really have in a video game. The whole game is on a timer. You'd think it'd be like stress-inducing, like Majora's Mask, but really that just makes it feel so much more grounded. Considering what the game is about is kind of batshit insane. Having to balance doing all this dungeon crawler RPG shit with going to school and making friends in real time is cool as fuck. Especially because in RPGs, what you end up doing is grinding for hours and hours. However, in P5, you physically cannot grind because the whole game is day by day timed. You can only do so many things with your day. You actually have to get organized. There is no crouching down behind the guy escorting you out of prison and then smacking him relentlessly with your blunt stick to make your sneak better. And so your character's skills, relationships end up progressing like very naturalistically. It's engaging. I can sit down with it for like a day straight and not realize how much time I've spent with it. Not only because its format and pacing is so viscerally engaging, but it's just fun. So half of the game is managing yourself like an adult. Funny, I still don't know how to do that. And the other half is, by nighttime, you go dungeon crawling with your friends. And that part of the game is just as fun as the other part of the game. You cannot have one without the other. And that RPG dungeon crawler part of the game is fun as fuck. I cannot stand turn-based combat. It's shit. It's been shit since the 90s. I don't understand why so many Japanese games and indie games are fucking stuck to that format. It's bad and I hate it. Except in P5, where it's actually really fun. You can build up these wicked combos where you can just stop an enemy from getting back up and just fucking wail on him. Which feels so brutal. You feel so powerful when you manage to pull it off, that aside from the presentation just looking fantastic, that makes it fun. And it is just turn-based combat, which is usually just waiting for your turn, pressing a button, watching an animation play, and then waiting for your turn again. But even that, the whole wailing on smaller enemies, that's fun, and it's different to boss fights, which I really like. It's genius. It's fun and engaging. I didn't know JRPGs could fucking be that. Anyway, so P5 is a big recommend. I like it. So, next game, Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Punk I have a weird relationship with the Metal Gear series. I played Metal Gear Solid 3 when I was really young, and I love that game. I think it's the game that got me into sneaky games like Assassin's Creed or Dishonored, or that one where you play as the little Shrek man. And then when I got a bit older, I decided to play through Metal Gear Solid 1. I've never played Metal Gear Solid 2, and Metal Gear 4 looks whack as fuck.
Wipe this meme from the face of the earth.
And also, I can't find a PS3 to play it on. So, I like Metal Gear Solid, and I like Hideo Kojima, but also I knew about all the shit about this game. Namely that it's not finished, namely that it got Konami'd, namely that also, like Metal Gear Solid 2 through 4, Kojima didn't want to fucking make it. If you know anything about Kojima, you might be aware that all the Metal Gear Solid games are a meta-narrative about how he hated working at Konami. If you didn't know that, all the Metal Gear Solid games are a meta-narrative about how he hated working at Konami. I'm all for this. Stick it to the man, fuck authority, and your boss. So I got the definitive experience, which means it came bundled with the disgusting $40 experience that is Ground Zeroes, which when it came out, I was of the sound mind that no way this game is 2 hours, that's gonna be a joke. And then I finished it in 40 minutes. What the fuck? That game is 40 minutes. What? What? But the sad thing is, it's pretty good. Ground Zeroes, it's pretty good. It's just so short-lived that you may as well not even bother with it. Like, at all. But, whatever. That's not the game I paid for anyway. I paid for MGS5, The Phantom Pain, Why Are We Still Here, Just to Suffer. Every night, I feel my leg and my arm. Kept you waiting, huh? And yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's the same whack tone as the other MGS games, where it's about serious military stuff, but also in the first mission, you get hunted down by the Human Torch, a baby Psychomantis, and also a whale. It's funky. Kojima's a funky boy. So funky that he put himself in the game. Silly, silly funky boy. So I'm really enjoying it so far, especially because it's just a good stealth game. If you know me, you probably know that my favorite genre is stealth action. I love a good piece of stealth action, especially if it's stupidly realistic stealth action. Hence, I really like this game so far. I will say though that I think I worked out why it's called The Phantom Pain. Because, oh god, something's missing, something's definitely missing, and I can feel it being missing. Why is Snake just not Snake? I forgot about this entirely. I remember it happening, but I forgot it happened until recently when I actually played the game. Kiefer Sutherland as Snake just sounds wrong.
Kept you waiting, huh?
It does not sound right at all. I do not like it. That being said, I can cope with the voice actor changing. Snake is still a baby and we love Snake for his campiness.
Snake, what are you doing?
I'm in a box.
A cardboard box? Why are you...
I don't know, I was just looking at it, and suddenly I got this irresistible urge to get inside. No, not just an urge. More than that. It was my destiny to be here. In the box. Yeah. And then, when I put it on, I suddenly got this feeling of inner peace. I can't put it into words. I feel safe. Like this is where I was meant to be. Like I'd found the key to true happiness.
I'm aware, by the way, that this is that in this game your big boss, who is not Solid Snake, he's Naked Snake or Phantom Snake or Phantom Snake or Circumcised Snake, whatever. But across each iteration, Snake always has the same character, in which he's a lovable goofball. He has one-liners like, "Kept you waiting, huh?" Or "The Box," which the box does make an appearance in this game, and I appreciate that the box makes an appearance. But Kojima seems to make a thing of Snake not being Snake in this game. I don't know if there's going to be an upcoming story reason for that. Maybe I'm going to look back on this video in like a month's time and realize, oh! But so far it's like wrong, and it feels wrong. There's this bit where you rescue Kaz from the gulag, and when you're carrying him to the rendezvous point, he's like, "Snake, say the line. Kept you waiting, huh?" And Snake doesn't say shit. He's really quiet and not talkative. Next game on the list of things people found disappointing but I quite like. So, context. In 2014, I was 14. Obviously, I had parentals who would not let me play R-rated games. So when a certain game came out that I was pretty hyped for, as were a lot of people, I wasn't able to play it because it got an R rating in Australia. This game was Watch Dogs. Yeah, I'm playing Watch Dogs in 2020. I don't know what took me so long to finally getting around to playing it now that I'm an adult and I can play whatever the fuck I want. I don't know what took me so long to finally getting around to it. Maybe it's that earlier in the year I played Watch Dogs 2, fucking loved it, because that game is insane. And then I watched White Light's video on Watch Dogs, had a little squiz at the Visceral Carnage videos, and then thought, hey, that looks like a cool-ass third-person shooter. It's a cool-ass third-person shoot. When you get past the disappointment of what Watch Dogs wasn't, and in fact what it is some good-ass shit. It's really fun. It's a fun fucking third-person shooter. There's a bullet time mechanic for some reason, but if you play the game kind of using the shit out of that as well as melee kills, you feel like John Wick. And it is the best John Wick game that was never made. Why is there not a John Wick game? Does anyone else ponder this at night, that there's not a John Wick game? On top of the fact that I actually really like Watch Dogs gameplay and think it's not that ugly. It's definitely a bit ugly, but it's not that ugly. I'm kind of enjoying the story, as well as Aiden Pierce. Both things that when the game came out, I was repeatedly told are fucking bland as shit. However, I think most people didn't play past the opening, or just didn't play it because the reviews were kind of bad. So let me offer this alternative viewing of Watch Dogs. The opening is bland as fuck. Once you get past the opening, it's like a crime noir thing where you play as a hacker. I love it. These are the things that I love. On top of that, it's about some pretty fucking serious shit. Okay, I get why it got an R rating, because data mining and privacy and selling personal information are very real-world topics worth talking about. However, there are times in which the game kind of treats these things more as an aesthetic than actually talking about them, but I appreciate that we have a piece of media actually about cyber security and privacy. I like that. And as for the other thing that I was told is bland as fuck, what do you mean Aiden's bland? Honestly, I'm starting to just get the feeling that gamers are, on average, kinda stupid. Lol, goodbye everyone, goodbye. I pissed you off. Well, I got rid of the incels at least. Seriously, I think most people who play video games think a protagonist who isn't always quipping and funny and edgy means boring. Someone who isn't that is boring.
I'm sure you can put this to better use than I can.
Oh, what's this, Greenie? Assassin Christmas.
And yeah, Aiden's got a voice that sounds a bit like he smokes 7 packs in an hour. And then I heard a lot of people say that he's got no charm, despite the fact that he's always quipping and bantering with all the characters around him. Like, seriously, did no one play Watch Dogs past the opening?
Yo, Maurice! Yo, what's shaking, motherfucker?
Where the hell you been?
What?
He's talking to me.
Am I just insane? Am I enjoying something that no one else did because I have shit taste, or my taste is actually incredibly refined? Obviously the latter. So, yeah. All of these games, I recommend. I don't know how to end this video. Yeah, Watch Dogs is good. Go play it, you bitch.